Here we are then, round number 21, the Brazilian Grand Prix, the penultimate round of Season 2 here in F1 Manager. If you haven't seen the last one at Mexico, round 20, go check out that link in the top right. As always, but we're going to jump into this one and close out Season 2. I'd like to know how long this is going to take. Can I just... Okay, look, it says there. Never mind. Well, in that case, we've got all of the ATR to invest. So what I'm thinking is, we'll do 4 research projects. I think we can do 4 because we've got the increased capacity. If not, we'll do 3. And we'll go for more or less this sort of split. And we'll do them all now. This is really confusing. So, does it mean... Basically, I can't upgrade, I can't research in the remaining 3 weeks. Okay, I can if I get 5 engineers on it. So, let's go for it. Okay, subpods arrived. Now we can do another research project. Okay, so race simulator poor condition. Let's go ahead and refurbish that. That's 2.5 mil. Quite a pricey one. And the boardroom also in poor condition. Let's go ahead and refurbish that. Quite a few things in this episode so far. Right, new subpod. Let's go ahead and we'll emergency manufacture 2 to get them on now. Like that. Right, so we'll do another research project along with the rear wing, and it'll be for the chassis. We'll invest again equal time and CFD into this. Okay, that'll do fine. Drag reduction, which is what we want. Engine cooling will also improve along with airflow. Lock it in. We'll get 5 engineers on that and confirm. Right, we'll install the new side pods, and that will be our final upgrade of the season. So Fernando has a development point. We'll go ahead and spend it. They keep on saying about overtaking, so let's do that. Everything 87 or above, which is pretty insane for a 42-year-old. So we'll guarantee a top 12 with both drivers, as we've done last race. We'll also guarantee double Q2 with both drivers. We'll go for the fastest lap. I think we've been pretty good lately in terms of achieving that, so we'll try again. And we have an active qualifying streak, so let's get into it. Qualifying could be interesting. Whoa.
Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin.
So you're telling me, for the second race in a row, Seb's been absolutely T-boned in practice.
Let's take a closer look. Now we see the Williams here.
I mean, what are we doing here? Racing?
Car was amazing.
Copy.
As I expected. So FP2 has come to a close. Perez setting the pace. Magnussen, Bottas, Norris, Zhou, Schumacher, penalties. And we're looking okay pace-wise, to be fair. Also, we're on target for the performance bonus. Just need a little bit more in sub-confidence track acclimatization. I'm nearly there, so let's get after it.
Well done, guys. Very good. Happy. Copy.
Let's see what happened there. Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car. And there it is. That's where they spin out.
Volando. Right, that's that. Leclerc has a penalty now, which is interesting to add to the others. So I guess we'll see what happens. Could be an interesting one. And there we go. Maximum score, albeit with the FP1 issues and, you know, lack of engine components. We've got the job done. Well, it's dry tyres right now, so if the rain is going to arrive, it's not in Q1. Right, new engine components, or fresher components on for both drivers. Seb's engine definitely much better nick than Alonso's. Soft tyres, 2 flyers, and hopefully that should be enough. Ooh.
I think it's okay.
Green light, green light.
Rain in 5. Ooh, yeah, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta get out now. Go, go, go. Right then, so, at the moment, only Hamilton, Magnussen and Bottas are out on track, and the rain is inbound. So this is it. You know, whoever's brave enough to get a lap in now, that's what you need right now. Alonso across the line, Seb follows, and they're pretty much level pegging.
Sounds like we've had a spin.
Magnussen's lap in the bin. I don't know if we'll get another lap. If we do, that'll be a bonus. Right then, second lap. And the rain should start to fall at any moment. So I don't know if we're going to get this lap in. Nope, there we go. Rain has now started. And it's falling quick. I don't know if we're going to get to improve or not. I don't think so. No, Alonso's down, Seb's down. So forget it. We'll call them both in. Well, there we go. That is it for Q1. The majority of cars have not gone out, so I think we can say we're safely through. We're through, and the big surprise, George Russell out in Q1, along with Stroll, who is somewhat competition along with Ricciardo. Well, it looks like no more rain, so we don't have to panic. It's going to be the same set of tyres we used in Q1, and it's not going to be a great tyre, but we're using it as a banker, and hopefully we can get a decent first lap in. No traffic by the looks of it, so that's good. So we'll get a decent single fly in the books. Ooh, rain in 4 minutes. Okay, let's not take a chance and let's go. Right then, final lap single flyer, because rain is inbound in 2 minutes. So the AI might get caught out here by some rain on their final run. So if we can make this lap stick, that could be key. People like Sainz could be in trouble here. Anyway, Alonso, personal best sector 1. Seb also personal best. Let's see what sector 2 is saying for both drivers. Rain inbound in 1 minute, so we'll just get this lap in. The AI only now starting to leave the garage, so I don't think they're going to get a lap in at this rate. Sector 2, Alonso is up, and we know there's time to be gained in the last sector as he got held. Seb also up. This is encouraging. Fresh set of tyres, big difference over the previous ones, and also the full engine power, all the works. This is our true proper pace on a single lap flyer. Across the line, Alonso, P8, Seb, what have you got, mate? Also just in P10. Not the pace I hoped for, but that could be enough. First car on the outlap is Sainz. Rain in 1 minute. Ooh, it just changed. The rain has just gone away. Now that could be a problem. Right, we're watching, for once, we're not actually on track. Zhou Guanyu up to the line. He's the first car. Sainz knocks Sebastian out. Zhou does not improve, so Seb stays P11. Next car is going to be Kevin Magnussen. Norris also a threat. But let's see what Magnussen does as he runs up to the line. Does he get into the top 10? No, he doesn't. He gets ahead of Zhou, but not Seb. And finally, Lando Norris. Does he move up? Yes, he does. So P9, Alonso just makes it in P10. That is disappointing. Seb done a 1 minute 9.0 in Q1. Alonso did at 8.9. So both of our drivers were 0.2 off in Q2. Had they set their Q1 laps, they would have comfortably got in. Same situation. Rain in 4 minutes, however. Right, we'll waste no time. On the flyer, this is it. Rain is inbound. This might be our only chance. The later the AI choose to go out, the better. So let's see. Alonso, though, hopefully a decent lap. Something better than Q2 would be nice. Maybe a 0.0, maybe even a high 8. That's okay. It's not ideal. And there we go. Rain falling. And only 3 cars have set a lap. So we could be starting high in the race. Yep. Perez, Leclerc going slowly. This is it. Qualifying done. Qualifying done. That's all she wrote. P3 for Alonso behind Gasly, which is a concern. You know, Gasly is our only rival and our main rival in the constructors and drivers, and he's starting ahead of us somehow, which is unbelievable. But P3 and P12. So we can work with this, and we can also split strategies with this, so let's get into it. Well, it looks like regardless of what I try, it's a 2-stopper, and there's not a lot in it. It doesn't really matter. What we'll do is we'll improvise on the fly with the strategy. There's not a lot of difference, so maybe, you know, just wait for a safety car and see what happens. Fuel heavy circuit, so we'll take an extra lap on each. And I think we're ready to go.
Who will win? Only time will tell. Here at the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Underway then, Seb from P9, thanks to grid penalties. Alonso up to P2, gets the jump on Pierre Gasly. Can he make it work? Can he lock it in? That's his former car from last season right there, and the man who replaced him. Looks like Pierre, though, just holds on at this race start. Perez also right behind for company. He'll be looking to get by ASAP. Verstappen, though, leads the way as we're in a Red Bull sandwich. Seb still P9. And keeping, for now, Leclerc at bay. I don't know how much longer that's going to last, but you know what? Hopefully, long may it continue. Meanwhile, Alonso now being looked at by Checo. It's all quick enough now as the faster cars are looking to get back through. Alonso, will he get overtaken into the hairpin by Checo? I think that could get done, you know, that could be locked in. So up outside down the hill. Still going at it. Alonso not giving up without a fight.
Good job.
We'll see now as we race up the hill. Both cars with Red Bull power, as you know. We have a Red Bull power unit in the back of our car. Well, I think we've got through the worst. So let's see if we can hold station, ideally. And ideally stay within a second and get DRS starting from the next lap. Alonso and Seb are the only ones who aren't following a car. So our pace early doors doesn't look that great. And there goes Checo up the inside. I think that one's done. Everyone's on medium. So it could be a pretty vanilla race in terms of strategy. Oh my god. Gasly's challenging Verstappen for the race win. We do not want this. Absolutely not. Verstappen, do your thing and do your Verstappen driving, mate. We cannot have Gasly win the race. That would set up an absolutely incredible showdown for P4 and the constructors in the finale in Abu Dhabi. Right, Leclerc and Seb battling. The old teammates. They've now dropped out of DRS range from Albon, which is... Alonso is struggling. I don't think we've got great pace, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not going to lie. I think we're in a bit of trouble here this weekend. I think we're punching above our weight, especially with Fernando. So, yeah, the only way is down, I'm afraid, as Hamilton is trying to get through and does.
Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris.
We're literally just going backwards. The fact that McLaren has got us is a bit of a bad sign. What is going on here? Gasly's fighting off a couple of Red Bulls on his own. Oh, damn. No way. Uh-oh. This is going to take a while.
So this was the Aston Martin. What a spin out.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Alpine are about to absolutely have a field day today. I'm really worried about this. This has come at the worst possible time. They are so strong here. So Alonso through on Sonoda. Just about anyway. Seb's dropping, man. P12 behind Bottas.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Russell's been sucked into this battle. This battle's for P9 now between Norris, Russell, Bottas and Seb. Magnussen's way down the road. Ocon's the next car up the road, but he's 3 seconds up the road, so we've got work to do to try and catch. Okay, Gasly pits. Action in the pit stops. We'll follow George. We'll try and stay out as long as we can. Hamilton pits, which means Russell has to stay out. Russell's going to pit, so we'll set Sebastian to push for the in lap. There we go. Russell comes in. Seb will get DRS, and we'll get to push for a lap. Right then, we're going to box as race leader Pierre Gasly, after a stop,
They've run wide.
is approaching. Oh my god.
I think that was a crash.
I think it was a crash, Crofty.
Here's the replay. Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car.
What happened?
They've lost control, and there's the crash.
I don't think we can take the hard tyres to the end, though. I think it's a bit of a stretch, I'm not going to lie. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's not ideal. 2.5, great stop, by the way. And we could be out ahead of Ocon. It's going to be tight. No, I think Ocon's just going to get us. He's under limiter. We might squeeze out. We might. Not quite. So back underway. And we've got a bit of a tyre split. We've got the best condition tyres out of anybody, which is good. And Seb's usually pretty good in these tyres. But we might be taking some pain here, as the faster cars ahead of us are on mediums anyway, so they're going to probably drive off. So Sainz will likely pass us. And to be fair, it's probably a better car to follow for our race. But let's see what happens. I'm not going to lie. I'm worried. Okay? I am legitimately concerned this is going to happen. And not just that. This brother is P6. So, we've only got one car in the fight. And we're not on pace.
Let's have another look. Science is the focus here.
This is good. We can follow Carlos. This is a nice plan for the stint. Let Seb cook. Let him follow Carlos, and just play the long game here. We're not going to lose too much time to Ocon, which is good. Gasly now down to P4 as he's been overtaken by faster cars. Seb's battling with Sainz quite intensely, actually.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
And it is just costing us time. It was 1.5 away from Ocon.
Just had a car run wide.
But now we're just bleeding time to the top 6. If Seb leaves Sainz alone, Sainz is not doing too bad, but he's bleeding like half a second on the main straight with that DRS. It's that bad. I'd shake your hand right now for this, I think. Hamilton has just made a mistake, to be fair, and he's kind of played the Alpines through, but a P4 and a P5, it was P5 and P6, I'd probably shake a hand, to be fair, with 7 P7, I think that's the best we can do. Oh, okay, pit stop time. So the medium runners have had enough of their tyres. Let's see if we can try to reel in maybe Perez a bit. Seb's got the best tyres out of everyone. So right now, I would say would be a perfect time for a virtual safety car as, oh my god, 3 wide. It's kicking off big time. Look at this. Oh my days. Gasly and Verstappen. Oh! You just saw that. Gasly making a mistake. Okay, we'll take that. They're losing time in slower traffic. Stuck in traffic here, so they're not able to make progress. I'll tell you what, if that safety car had come like 5 laps later, we could have maybe tried to go to the end. The hard tyres lasting really well. I'll tell you what, this is really good. Verstappen now has hit the front, but this train has been
Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Carnage, for these faster runners. I mean, Gasly has been completely neutralised, and he's now under pressure from Ricciardo. We'll extend for a couple of laps. Maybe he might get a VSC, never know, might get lucky. Okay, we'll pit Seb this lap, I think. Let's see where we rejoin. I'd love to say in the DRS range of Albon, so we're still in that fight for P10. That would be the ideal scenario, but I'm afraid we've actually lost a lot as Sainz has been dragging Norris and Albon along in that scrap. We're actually behind Stroll. That's a bit of a surprise, I'm not going to lie. That is a bit of a surprise. Right, let's try and push a bit. I'm already starting to think maybe this wasn't the best tyre. Should have gone for the medium maybe, but let's use the tyre for a bit. Let's try and get the fastest lap maybe. That's an objective. So let's go for it. We'll leave Seb in push mode for this 1 lap and hope it gets the job done. And there we go. A couple of purple sectors and Seb with a new fastest lap. Fingers crossed that gets us an extra point in the battle versus Alpine. It's like we're so mid in terms of performance on standard mode. I have to keep them on full power mode to have any sort of competitiveness. It's P7 on the cards. Tyre wear is a problem, Tyre wear is a problem.
Careful, Verstappen ahead, there's a crash.
Oh my god.
Copy.
What lap is it? We'll gain a place. It's Verstappen who's had the issue. We've got a fresh set of tyres, so we may as well use it. We'll pick this lap and let's see what the crash was. We'll also go conserve modes real quick. Only bad thing is that gives Gasly and Ocon a P3, P4, which is a huge problem.
Let's have a look. We're just watching the Red Bull.
Is it going to be just a huge lock up here? Yep.
They've lost control and there's the crash.
Couldn't get the damn thing stopped. Right. This has to be quick. We need a quick stop here. We have to be ahead of Magnussen, ideally. That would be what I'm looking for. I think we've got it. Okay, so P12. Right. We should get 2 or 3 racing laps. The Alpines are the target, okay? This is season defining. This is crucial. Alpine are on for a whopping, nearly 30 points. We need to fight back here. We need prime Red Bull Sebastian Vettel here. Here we go then. we're going to get 2 racing laps. It's go time, baby. I actually think we could.
So there is no overtaking until the control line, and there'll be 2 laps with no DRS.
We could maybe steal this podium away from the Alpines. I'm low-key optimistic.
2 more laps. 2 more laps.
But we're going to need Seb to go absolutely in for 2 racing laps. No DRS, so any bit of skill, now's the time. I thought Seb would have maybe cleared one of the Alfa Romeos by now, to be fair. And no, maybe now. Okay, there we go. That's Joe out the way. Come on. Waste no time, Seb. Waste no time. Get Bottas straight away. Oh, this is really slow progress. And Gasly's gone up to P2. Come on, Seb.
So this is last lap. This is last lap.
Right, come on. We're back where we were. Gotta go through, gotta go through, gotta go. Go now. Come on. Well, that's P9. Come on, let's get another one. This is really, really bad news. Thankfully, Checo's going to win it, but this is disaster. Come on. Can we get on the line? I think we're out of juice, man. Well, Alpine with the dagger in the penultimate race. P2, P4, podium. It's 30 points for Alpine. We got the fastest lap, but we only got 3 points. I'm scared to go to the next page. Gasly P7, Ocon P10, only 3 points behind Seb. Gasly 3 ahead of Alonso. It's all to play for. It's all game on in the last race. And you can see already what the mathematics is going to be, because 3 points in Pierre's favour and 3 in Seb's favour over Ocon. We're tied on points heading into the finale. How has this happened? Oh my god, this is going to be spicy. Luckily, Abu Dhabi is a power circuit and we're pretty good in straight line speed. I kind of wish I had a fresh engine to burn. Decent bonus for Seb, to be fair. That's a lot of points. Alonso, mate, take it L. That is atrocious. Well, to be fair, it wouldn't have been much more points. Realistically, Alpine was so fast today. Seb will get his point scoring bonus. But yeah, we move. Seb will burn that point. And clearly, based off that race, the big issue here is overtaking. So let's get that sorted out ASAP. We're going to need that in the last race. Drogovic, adaptability, why not? We're starting to get there now. Not so weak anymore. Martin Werner will go for airflow management. Right, let's spend a bit more money and refurbish the team hub. I'm going to double check all the parts. So, chassis, we've got a spare. That will do. As long as I've got one spare of everything for this last race, that's fine. We've got a spare front wing. That's good. Rear wing, we've got a spare. Side pods, got a couple of spares. Underfloor, got a couple of spares. And suspension, got one spare. So, we're good. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. My god, this has been a really, really weird episode, and somehow it was looking so comfortable. We have a huge showdown for best of the rest, P4 and the constructors in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah, like, subscribe, and tune in for the next one, because that's going to be spectacular. But yeah, guys, cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. A big shout out to the members for supporting the channel. Check out the 2 videos on screen, and I'll see all of you in Abu Dhabi.